Hi, it's Iron's World. It is what it is, and I wonder what it's like in your world today. But in my world today, I'll be talking about how you and I have always been the blessed one. Now, the word blessed is he, blessed is you, bless you, God bless you. We use it often either as a greeting or a salutation or a goodbye. But do we even consciously stop to understand what being blessed or the blessed one is? Well, this week, all through this week, I was grateful for everything good that happened and came my way. And the word that kept coming up was, you are blessed. You're the blessed one. God bless you. You are blessed. And so I took some time to meditate and understand this word we tend to throw around. What do we mean when we talk about you being blessed? And by the way, every human being is the blessed of the Lord. Well, today I simply wanted to help you understand that the blessing of the Lord maketh one rich and adds no sorrow is not necessarily when you acquire material things and status in society. It actually is your God divine given state of consciousness awareness. It is that state where you flow from the light, love, I amness, divine life which is in every man, for he is the light that lights every man that comes into this world. Previously, when I had the statement, the blessing of the Lord maketh rich and addeth no sorrow, my perception of that was those who had wonderful stuff, good life, material things, status, are the ones who are flowing in the blessing, while those who do not have it do not have the blessing of the Lord. Well, I have since awoken from that and got to understand that that which you have called the blessing of the Lord maketh rich and add no sorrow is simply talking about that full highest consciousness awareness, the I am, the love state, the life state, the formless from which all substance is created, which every human being has latent within him, the Christ asleep in every man. And once we become aware of that fact that we are actually blessed to be here and awaken to the divine life that is in us and operate from that place of awareness, we become fruitful in a good way and will multiply in a good way because we do everything from that state of awareness where we are established that we know that we are love, light, God presence in this earth. So one asks themselves, how do I stay in that blessed establishment? Blessed is a state of consciousness that you need to establish by becoming aware, by practicing the presence of God in you, within you, as you. The blessing of the Lord is not something you're going to acquire. The blessing of the Lord is something you become aware of when you consciously start tapping into the divine life encased and latent within you. When the Christ in you, the divine life, is awoken and stirred up, and it becomes more of the place from where you operate, where it consciously becomes your presence and constant awareness. That's the place from which you make decisions. That's the place from which you feel. That's the place from which you create. That's the place from which you pray. That's the place from which you imagine. That's the place from which you relate with others. You can't help but be love to yourself and love to others, hence letting heaven flow through you, harmony, and the life force which is God to you and to others. So you ask yourself, how can I experience the blessedness of the Lord? It's simply practicing the presence of God. And we're given clear instructions, whatever things that are good, whatever things that are lovely, whatever things that are true, think on those things. That's already putting you in a blessed establishment, estate, consciousness awareness. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want, he leadeth me. That is also a state of awareness where you know the love, light, God presence is you, with you, and moves with you. And that's the place from which you make decisions, respond to people, and create and bring forth. So I will say today to you, whatever is going on in your world today, remember that you are the blessed one. Just be still and know and become aware of God's presence in you. So I wonder what it's like in your world today, but in Irene's world, it's the blessedness of the Lord. It maketh me rich and addeth no sorrow, and I wish the same upon you too, because it is what it is.